Hi.
Hello. We're
We're
back.
we're finally back.
I'm so happy to be back.
I know. It's been a minute.
I feel like we have so much, like, we've just been doing the most this summer,
We have. Well,
and it's July.
also, yeah. Also though, our last episode, we were like, next episode we're gonna film in Paris. And that never happened.
You guys, we had just had the best time in Paris. We
Yeah.
could not stop. We were also exhausted.
hmm There was no time. There was no time to film a
No, our days
podcast.
were packed.
We were doing everything.
Yeah. So we tried to share like a little bit on TikTok and Instagram and stuff like that because we wanted to share, but we also were like, we cannot take away from the trip to
Yeah.
film. Sorry.
Yeah.
We did take our mics. We packed our mics
We
with all
packed our mics, we
every
packed our
intention.
computers. We were like, we're gonna film while we're there, and it literally didn't happen. And
Yeah.
then basically after we got back from that until now, we've been traveling. We've been like all over the place
Mhm.
for work, for personal stuff. So it's just been,
Yeah.
it's been kind of an insane summer. And so yeah, we had a little summer hiatus,
Yep. But we're back.
and we're back.
Should we fill them in on what we've been doing?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. So we obviously went to Paris.
Mhm.
That was really fun. That was for Sarah's birthday.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was me, Olivia, my mom, and my aunt. Shout out to Sonny and Court.
Yes.
Had the best time. It just was like a great trip. We were there for a week. We were there during a heat wave, although nothing compared to the current heat wave happening.
It's so true.
But it was warm. But we had the best time. We did all of the things.
Literally, we did all of the things.
We did all the things. I was telling Liv, I'm like, we need to go back and have like a chill Paris trip because
seriously, it was like so fun. I feel like too, I feel like we travel pretty similar, but like it was your first time. We wanted to do all the things. The first time I went, I did like the Louvre and like some things, but like I did it and I did like the tour, like the boat, tour, but I feel like I didn't see a lot. So I was excited to like do more of that stuff. I just don't do that when I travel. I'm the worst at like architecture or like museums, whatever. I'm like, where's all your yummy food and your yummy drinks and like the spa and wine tasting? So it was like fun to kind of get to do like all the different museums. We went to Versailles. We shot the Olivia Rodrigo TikTok in Versailles. We did like a bunch of shopping. Yeah. I did like poop out for a while of shopping, like just a little bit.
I want to do the things that Olivia wants to do, but I also want to do shopping. I also want to go to the museums. I also want to look at the architecture. I want to go to the gardens. I want to like do all those things. So yeah, I feel like my trips, there's usually like trips where I'm doing a bunch of stuff or trips where I'm doing like a lot of chilling. Yeah. And this was like doing a bunch of a stuff trip. I studied French since middle school because I wanted to like learn French. I've been obsessed with Marie Antoinette for forever. I just like was obsessed with her story and her life. And so Paris has been on my list since I was young for all of those reasons. And I just was like, this is my first time in Paris. I can't not do like the bucket list items for me. And like the Louvre, Versailles, some of the gardens. Were definitely so pretty. Bucket list items that I was like, I can't not do. So it definitely made for like long days, of course, but yeah, we did some shopping. We did a little bit of everything. Olivia and I went and saw a show. We went to
that was really fun.
Yeah, we went to Crazy Horse. It was amazing. It was so fun.
It was amazing. We had like when we were at Crazy Horse, we had bought like the champagne like add-on, and we're thinking like, oh, glass of champagne with the show, like how fun. We show up, there's an entire bottle of champagne that the two of us, I mean, I don't think you have to drink all of it. Yeah, but I sat down and I was like, we're drinking this entire bottle.
Like, you can't leave with champagne on the table. Like, but it did feel like it was a never-ending bottle. We just kept pouring, kept refilling, and I was like, "Oh my god! Like, there's still more champagne."
And we're like, "There's 5 songs left." And we're like, "We got to like guzzle this down." It was a while, but it was so fun.
It was so fun.
It was really good. And I found a sports bar.
Yeah,
of course. I'm gonna sniff out a sports bar. Met some fun people. It was just a really fun time. It was really magical. And then we got back from Paris. Was there anything else on Paris you wanted to share?
No, I think that was
It was
it.
amazing. We had a lot of porn star martinis.
Yeah.
An
And a
excessive
lot
amount.
of Hugo Spritzes, which
A lot of Hugo
in
Spritzes.
Paris, a lot of times they were called Saint Germain Spritz. So anyway, regardless, it was like porn star martinis and Hugo Spritzes all day, every day.
It was a dream.
We started the morning with a croissant and a coffee pretty much every morning, or pain au chocolat.
As we
and then by lunchtime, it was Hugo Spritzes and porn star martinis.
Exactly.
We did have escargot our last night, I think.
Oh my God, and it was so yummy.
It was so yummy. Yeah. I'm like,
what's the hate? We were like addicted. We ordered we were like, we need more.
We were like, let's get another order. Yeah. No.
It was
really
they were so good.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did that. I forgot about that. So then we came home.
Then I had a work trip to be in Phoenix and Scottsdale literally the next week. So then I go to Scottsdale for a whole week. Talk about another heat wave. It was not a heat wave in Phoenix, but it was just as hot. And then I get back from Arizona, and I think you pretty much directly.
Where did I go?
Buffalo.
Oh my gosh, I went to Buffalo for a wedding. I'm like, where did I go? Went to Buffalo for a wedding. And for my friend Rachel's wedding, she's an avid listener, so we have to shout her
Rachel.
out. Hey, Rach. So yes, went to Buffalo for her wedding. It was so fun. It was so pretty. I had never been to Buffalo. Got to go with like some good friends, Hannah and Ernie, and like that was really fun. Rachel married Austin. I feel like it's important to say his name.
Hi, Austin.
Everybody else but Austin, apparently.
Shout out to Austin as well.
So yeah, we did Buffalo and then came back and just had a
it was the 4th of July
week and 4th of July, and it was just it's just been a good time.
Listen, there's been so much happening. We've been busy girls. I had another work event mixed in there, like in the city. It just there's been a lot going on.
I went to Philly.
Oh yeah, you went to Philly.
My gosh.
That was last weekend. We were gonna film.
Went to Philly. Sorry.
Hannah and Ernie.
Yeah, went to Philly, visit some friends, and then came home, and then it's just been like a crazy couple months, honestly.
It has been. So,
but I feel like it's slowing down.
Yeah, I think we're kind of like settled.
Both of our deep breaths. We're like, oh my God.
Yeah. So anyway, I think we're in the city for a minute.
Yeah, back on our routines. I was just saying yesterday, I was making my bed, and I was like, I don't know that I made my bed or done like my normal like therapy notes things. Like I just it's been crazy. So it's been nice to like be back in a routine. But so and now we're here.
We're getting back into it.
Yeah. So we had a fun 4th yesterday.
Yeah, we did. We went to Austin and Rachel invited us.
We're obsessed with them apparently.
Obviously. Invited us to join them in Red Hook to watch the Tall Ships Parade, which is a ship parade.
And there were planes.
There were planes as part of the parade as well. You guys, I'm sure, I've seen a bunch of the content on Instagram probably because it's being fed to me, but I'm sure you can see it on Instagram if you're interested. It's like so many ships coming up the Hudson and coming into New York, and
they're gonna park there now. Yeah, and you can go on them.
Yeah,
if you
ships from all over the world as well. Like there were ships from
Italy,
France,
Peru. Yeah, no, it was really cool. So we did that. We were dripping though, you guys. It was like 90 degrees with 55% humidity. It was disgusting. And then we went to bar hopping in Red Hook with some friends, and then we ended the night at the Commissioner. Shout out the Commissioner. And then we came home.
Home to our dog who is scared of fireworks. So
what did we watch?
We watched Love Island.
Oh, correct.
UK.
Which we will get into. We watched the Casa Amore coupling last night. I forgot about that.
We're caught up now with Love Island UK, which we were behind for a little bit because of all the travel we've been doing. So we're caught up. We watched that last night and comforted our dog who was shaking like a leaf. And then
seriously,
we saw a few fireworks that were going off literally on our street, but that was pretty much it. So so that was our 4th.
It was good. It was fun. It was fun hanging out with friends. The weather was disgusting. I need this heat wave to break, but other than that, it was good.
It was 1 degree cooler than Phoenix?
Than Phoenix, correct. With no humidity in Phoenix. So like imagine
Yeah.
my parents are like golfing and outside and they're like, this is the most beautiful weather. And I'm like, cool, it's disgusting
Yeah.
here. And then storms every night.
Yeah.
But we love New York.
Oh yeah, there was a crazy storm on Friday night,
Yeah.
and
That was wild.
it was like a dump that
It was. It looked like a tropical storm for like an hour
Mhm.
and then and like we had been awake, so we didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden we go outside and it's just dumping like rain sideways.
Yep.
It was insane. For like an hour and then it was totally
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so weird. So it's been doing that. I think it rained last night too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been
Supposed to rain for
wild.
the next 10 days.
Listen, New York, we love you, but the summer,
Figure it out.
I get now why people leave the city in the summer. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
It's rough, but we're trying to stay cool.
Talking to someone from work the other day who lives in Connecticut, and he's like, "Oh yeah, it's just like too hot in the city to go into the office." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's pretty nice for you."
Yep. I'm just like going off to my summer house because it's just like too warm
It's
in
just,
New
like,
York
too hot
City.
in the city. Listen, it is, but we love it. And
We do love it.
Love letter to New York.
Yeah, so it's been good. We have some fun stuff coming up, but we will get into that later. Yeah. So should we get into our books?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, what's the last book you read?
So I just literally, not back to back, but I pretty much just read the same book back to back.
Really?
Yeah. So the first one was Most Likely to Doubt Love by Mary Waterford. And the second one was Ashes of You by Catherine Cowles. Totally different authors. Like they're different series. They are both single dad romances, which I've not really read any single dad romances, but
I haven't really either.
Getting fed to me on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And so both of these were like Instagram ads that came up on my feed.
Interesting.
So they were both romances, and both of them, the heroine, or the female main character or whatever, she doesn't have approval from her parents.
Classic.
One of them comes from money but wants to be an artist, and her parents don't approve of her.
This is my dream.
Yes.
Daddy, this is my dream.
The other one,
that's the best. That's your dream, Mom. And it's
the best. Literally. The other one comes from money, and her parents want her to be an established artist in the galleries, and she just wants
we love supportive parents.
No, but she doesn't want to be an artist. She wants to be
what does she want to be?
She just she doesn't really say what she wants to be, but they want her to be the sophisticated gallerist, and she's like, that's not my life. Anyway,
I want to be a rock star. What does she want?
No, she wants to be a mom. She wants to find love.
Oh, and, okay, got it.
Be, in society, So one of them is a single dad to 2 girls. One of them is a single dad to 3 boys.
Did the mom die in both?
No, the moms are alive in both. Yeah.
Really? So is there a little bit of drama?
A little bit of drama, yeah.
Okay.
It definitely is. Last thing I'll say, which if you've listened to our other episodes, this whole violence against women thing that
that trend. Let's call it a thing. It's a trend that Sarah continues to read about.
Both of these were fed to me on Amazon.
Wait, there was violence against women?
So the first one, she, because of the pain that she experienced at home, she cuts herself. So she has scars on her body. The second one, this woman survived
domestic abuse.
No, a serial killer.
Sorry, it's not funny.
No, it's not funny, but it just was unexpected. Who cut her? So she has scars all over her body. So it's completely different books by different authors, but the same but different.
Wait, that's wild.
Yes. I literally read one last week, and then I read one this week, and I was
you're checking the title. You're wait a second.
I'm it just was such a weird experience that they were. And so part of both of the female characters' story was letting the male love interest see the scars on her body. It's it just was I'm where is this coming from?
Very interesting.
Yeah. So anyway,
okay, what did you rate them?
I rated the first one. I rated 3 stars. The second one I rated 4 stars.
Okay, so the Ashes one is better.
Yeah, but it definitely was darker because of the
serial killer
element. Yeah, it's also
they tend to be.
Right. So yeah, check trigger warnings as always.
Okay. Mine are a little lighter. Actually, not kind of. So I read 2 books as well. Libby Lost and Found. Lost and
Lost
Found.
and found.
Lost and Found. Libby. Wait, talk about what we watched today. I was thinking about. Okay,
Yeah.
we'll have
Oh
to talk
my
about it.
god.
Libby Lost and Found by Stephanie Booth. I gave it 3 stars. It's just about this author who writes like fantasy novels, and she gets dementia, and so she reaches out to one of her biggest fans to help her finish the books. The plot was kind of all over the place. She didn't tell anyone she had dementia, which would have helped tremendously.
Yep.
You know, one of those where like if you just told them, 47 of these steps could have been skipped, but it's fine. I'm fine. And then the next one was Remarkably Bright Creatures
Yep.
by Shelby Van Pelt, which you've read.
I've read, yeah.
I gave it 4 stars.
I need to look and see what I gave it actually.
Yeah.
I don't
I gave
remember.
it 4 stars. It's now a movie on Netflix. I was telling Sarah that I really liked it, but I was confused like the first half, which was probably on me. And then by the time I like picked it up and figured out what was going on, I was like, okay, wait, I really like this. So 4 stars. And I'm excited to watch the movie, but I think it's going to be sad. So we've been like, wait, we were going to watch it. And we're like, I don't really know if we want to be sad.
I loved this book. I did rate it 5 stars.
Okay.
I cried at the
I was
end.
going to say, you cried.
Which you knew I cried at the end too. So.
And I was expecting a certain ending because you cried. But so then I think I was like anticipating, and then it didn't happen. And I was like, oh. And I think that's why I didn't cry, but I probably would have if I didn't know.
Yeah.
The whole time I was, well, I don't want to spoil anything, but you know what I thought.
Yeah, I love this book. I think I'm going to be disappointed in the movie, which is why I'm a
I've
little
heard
bit
it's kind of weird.
I've heard it's a little cringe. So
yeah,
I'm like,
Sally Field, right? I think is the main
idea.
person. I heard she does a good job, but I heard it's a little weird.
Yeah. So and also like if for just you guys, there is a character that's an octopus.
An octopus with occupied.
An octopus. That's one of the characters. So it's like I already knew when they were making the movie, like
how are they going to do
this in a way that actually like lands with the audience. So I guess we'll see.
I know,
but
it's so funny because they make fantasy movies all the time, but for some reason, like when you read a book and you're like, how are they going to bring this to life? Because it's like such a special character.
Yes, and I also feel like it depends on the budget because they do make fantasy movies all the time, and they do have incredible like CGI digital artists, like But it's like, do they have the budget to pay for them?
It's also sometimes with big movies or like a big book like this, because this book is recent, right?
Yeah.
So it's like sometimes it just feels like, oh, put it out. And
yeah.
As much as they care about how it's done, it's still sometimes, and we haven't seen it yet, so we can't say, like sometimes feels like, oh, well, people are gonna watch it anyway because they love the book.
Yeah.
And so like, yeah, they'll care. It's like that on Elf when he like just like leave the last page of the book out, like whatever, they're gonna read it anyway. And it's like, well, sure, but I hated it.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know, so it's like that. It's like they put it out because they knew people would watch it because it was such a big book. Are they gonna take the time and care to actually love it?
Yeah. 100%.
So we may come back and be like, we watched it and it was phenomenal.
Right.
So who knows?
Stay tuned.
But yeah, so that's what we read. But speaking of books to movies, there are none this week.
What are those filmmakers out there doing?
What are you guys doing? No, but there are some good ones coming up, and there's some ones that we missed. Like I don't remember if we talked about. I think we did talk about Mario's Got Money Troubles. I did watch that one, and then I'm like reading a couple right now that the Map of Longing I'm reading right now, which is going to be a movie. So like there are some good ones coming up in July.
Nice.
So next week I'll share some more.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, what else is going on? I guess we're kind of in the
FIFA.
Yeah, we're in the middle of the World Cup.
Literally in World Cup.
It's like we're in it.
I've never watched so much football in my entire life. It's kind of wild.
I grew up with a brother. Shout out to my younger brother who played soccer. So I have watched this much soccer in my entire life. However, I've not watched this much soccer recently. And I also wasn't, I literally I watched my first game like last week.
Yeah.
So, which I know it's been going on, but like I haven't been into it. And now I'm like starting to watch more. But
yeah. Who, if you had to pick like a team or two or four, like me, if you wanted to pick,
Oh my god.
who were you rooting for before everyone got eliminated?
No, this isn't a question for me.
No, you didn't have anyone?
No.
I had four. You can take one if you'd like. You can take the main one if you'd like.
I don't
USA.
remember. Oh.
Who?
Listen, I don't.
You're like that girl in the
I'm
video.
not really rooting for the USA, honestly. I love the USA. I love the soccer players. Like, but I'm like such a, I don't know.
Word choice. She's trying to be politically correct here. She's trying to be diplomatic as heck. I'm like a lover of the United States of America, but listen, we love our troops.
Listen, I love America.
I'm rooting for them because I like the players. I like I don't remember what Christian something. I don't know. He's cute, so like I like him. Name is not important.
No.
He's cute and he is a Virgo. Happy birthday, Christian.
Oh my god, I'm actually dying. Like, how did you can't escape the balloons?
It's like our thing now.
Mm-hmm.
But I was
get into every single episode.
Seriously, somehow. The best is like I don't even think about it. It just happens. So yeah, I was reading for USA, obviously, and then Senegal because I watched them get off of a bus into the US, and they were like looking around. They look so cute, and I was like, I love you guys. So Senegal, and they just got knocked out last week, but. A friend pointed out that it's good because not good, but like they would have had to play USA this week, and I would have been rooting for Senegal. And I would have been annoyed if they got knocked out by USA.
Yeah.
So, as much as I didn't want them to go, and then Ghana because I know someone who's rooting for Ghana, and then I was rooting for Australia because a friend is from Australia, and they just got knocked out as well. It's been rough, but USA is in it and Ghana's in it and Morocco.
Right. We watched the Morocco-Canada game yesterday, which was
hey Hakimi.
No, it was such a fun game. Yeah, so now listen. Morocco's my number one. Morocco's my
You've got yourself a new fan, Morocco.
Listen. No, I don't know why. I'm like, yeah, the USA could win, but also like we could give it to someone else.
No, literally. I know we talked about this like TikTok video where the girl's like, I saw this video of a guy being like, USA's not gonna win the World Cup, and she was like, we have a team.
Yeah.
Like she's like, what are our colors? What's our name? Who's our mascot? Who's playing? And all the comments were like, it's us. Get your cleats. Like we're playing. Yeah, or like, what was the one that was like, we have to host and play? I'm like, truly. I'm like, who is playing on our team? But it's fun to watch. Whatever, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it'll be good to see. Tonight is Mexico, England. I think I'm probably rooting for Mexico.
Okay.
Because I know someone who's rooting for Mexico.
Great.
I know lots of people actually who are rooting for Mexico, so I feel good about that. Okay. But I don't really have skin in the game. And then USA plays tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we shall see who moves on. But oh my gosh, we have to address the red card in the room.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The player on the US who got a red card.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with soccer. If you're going to fall on the ground, if you're down for more than 30 seconds, you're out for the game. Like, that's it. You should not be able, because what happened was USA player was going for the ball, stepped on the guy's ankle. It looked pretty bad, I will say. But he got a red card. It was an accident, fully an accident. He got a red card. So he was out for that game. They had to play with 10 players instead of 11, which they still won 2-0. So anyway. And then that player doesn't get to play in tomorrow's game. And I just think that's insane to me because I'm like, that guy that he stepped on his ankle played the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So it's like, I get wanting to keep everybody safe and I get like whatever, but like, why not a yellow card and a penalty like kick? Like it just felt so dramatic for the guy to then get up, hobble, and then continue running for the next 40. It was like I think it was only like 30 minutes into the game. So you're telling me you were so hurt that you had to lay down and give someone a red card, but then you played for 60 minutes?
Yeah.
I think you should be out for the game.
Yeah.
Because that would really stop flopping. I think someone just told me yesterday that they did that something similar for basketball, and like that's trying to help the flop problem. It's just like so crazy to me. It also feels like so you don't want USA to win, and that's fine. But like maybe don't be so obvious.
Yeah.
But USA did pull it out, so good for them. But now the player doesn't get to play.
I just remember growing up, David playing soccer, and in the state championship tournament, he got a red card in one of the games and couldn't play the next game. But he was then able to come back for the actual championship game. Thankfully, the team like made it through the next game.
Yeah.
But it's just like if you're gonna affect someone's ability to play the rest of the tournament, like it should be taken under serious consideration and not just like red card.
Yep, agreed. Which I'm sure they do, like obviously, but it's like, what are the and maybe that's just because I don't watch soccer, but I'm like, what are the rules here? I've heard people say that this was not a good call. So it's like, what are the rules that like that is because he didn't touch the ball first? Okay, I get that. But like the guy's fine.
Yeah.
He didn't like break his ankle. Like, what are we doing here?
Yeah.
I don't know. It just felt a little bit dramatic, and like the flopping is so hard to watch.
I heard someone say yesterday that if you don't fall, you don't get the foul. So it's like this when they're touched like the slightest bit, you have to fall so that it can get called. Hoping that it does or whatever. But then it's like, and I don't know how true that is, but I just overheard someone say that yesterday, and it's like, okay, whatever.
I know, it's so frustrating. But yeah, that is
to touch on it because we haven't already. Like fucking Knicks in 6,
Knicks in 5,
6, 5, 4, whatever.
Knicks in 5. It was a very, very fun. You were not here. Were you here?
Yeah, I was here. I was gone. I was at my work trip for the beginning, but I was here. I was here.
I went to a rooftop party.
Out, and I was like not gonna come meet you.
Okay.
When you watch the game.
Okay. I was in West Village for the game, and it was so freaking fun. It was insane, but it was a really fun time. And then like afterwards, the streets were like so fun, and it was like it was just a really good time.
It's just so fun to like be. The city was very much like all about the Knicks, obviously. So it was just like fun to me. I was not out and about, but it was still fun to like be here.
Yeah, such a fun thing to like experience in the city. We're calling it baseball summer because we're going to Yankees, Dodgers coming up, and then I'm going to Mets this week, and then Yankees, Dodgers the week after, and then Mets, Dodgers the week after that. Like so many games. So excited to spend the summer at the baseball field.
Yeah.
And then lastly, I joined a kickball league.
She did, and she crushed. She crushed her first game,
16-2. I don't want to brag.
Scored 3, I think, didn't you?
She said it, not me. I did score 3. Had an RBI. No big deal. I am a kickball legend. No, I was telling my friends, I'm like, if I make contact with the ball, I'm gonna be happy. Like, if I just kick the ball and not embarrass myself, I will be happy. I did so much better than I expected. I called my mom after, and she was like, "Who do I need to apologize to for your competitiveness?" Because I was like, "Mom, honestly, I was on my best behavior. Like, I really
so funny.
When I would get to a base, I'd like talk to the other. Normally, I'd be like, not friendly, but I was game face on. So, I really tried. But then we got our butts kicked in Flip Cup, and ASC would be devastated to hear that. So
yeah, so her league is a kickball followed by Flip Cup every single week. So pray for me, honestly.
Literally, no, we're in it.
She's gonna come home with like bruises and
no, literally,
also
I could not walk. I could not walk this week. I'm like, okay, I need to get back in the gym because why can I not walk? Like my hips hurt. She's 32, everyone. Okay, we gotta hop on over.
I feel like that was so much sports. We don't ever have that many sports.
I know. Calm it down, sports. It's not even football season, although to some it is football. Yeah, we gotta pop on over. We gotta talk about Love Island. I saw this thing that was like, thank God, like the U.S. if not, I'm gonna get butcher this so bad. Like, thank God the U.S. like declared independence 250 years ago, so that we could get the UK and U.S. version of Live Island
I
at
saw
once.
the same thing. I saw the same thing.
I'm
So
like,
good.
truly,
Yeah. Yeah.
thank you. Who would? That's what they wanted, right? 250 years ago, they were like, one day we're gonna have
Right. We're
a
gonna
Love Island,
have we're gonna have two villas go head to head for the most dramatic season yet.
and that is why we're doing this. So I just want to say thank you.
Yeah, no, it's been
It's been
crazy.
wild. We just got both casas,
Right. Right.
which was madness, but it
Yeah.
always is
It
madness.
always is, yeah.
But we had some like disappointments in. I think we called US.
Yeah. I think so too. I think we all knew what was gonna happen there.
Yeah.
We all saw it coming. I think yeah.
That was predictable.
Pretty predictable, yeah.
But UK, we had a couple disappointments.
Yeah.
It's just like these men. It's like the ask forgiveness, not permission mentality of like, oh, she'll take me back. Like, it's fine. Like, I'll come back with a girl and she'll take me back, or I'll like make out with a bunch of girls and then come back alone. And like, yeah, she'll see it, but she's going to take me back. It's infuriating.
It
Speechless. She's
yeah,
speechless.
I am speechless. I think it just reiterates this idea that I feel like with men, if it's out of sight, out of mind. Where it's like, and Melanie said it best to Sincere, like, if I don't have eyes on you, like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And it feels like they go to Casa and they do every year and they do the most. They're like cuddling in bed, kissing outside of challenges, like doing all these things. And then sometimes they come back single and they're like, I came back to you though. And it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, but you did the absolute most with this girl. And it's like, why could you not? I have always said, you don't need to sleep outside, but
No.
don't be cuddling in bed.
No.
Don't be kissing outside of challenges.
Correct.
And then come back to me and be like, I was so respectful. And it's like, no.
I hate when they're like, well, I needed to see if there was something there, so I need to kiss him. How about you speak? Do you know anything about her family? Do you know anything about her life? Or were you just like, let me make out with you to see if I like you? Because that's not a relationship.
Yeah, I do think there is this like mentality that it's like, well, I gotta kiss them to see if there's chemistry.
Like Kenzie's kissing as a handshake.
Yes. But I'm also like, for most of these people, you've kissed them in a challenge.
Exactly.
So it's like, you don't need to kiss them out again. And if you do, then I just feel like you don't actually care about me.
To quote the great Melanie one more time, she said, respect isn't, or the prize isn't being chosen. The prize is being respected. And it's like, you made out with all these girls and did all these things and came back to me, but now I'm the person who's like, oh, well, I don't care what he does because I'm going to be in bed at night. Like, I'm going to be the one he comes home to. It's like, it's not cute to be like, but I came home to you. It's cute when it's like, when I was away from you, I thought about you and put your feelings above everyone else's.
Well, even both Angelista and Jasmine, which spoiler, if you guys haven't watched UK, just I guess this will be spoiled for you. Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Both Jasmine and Angelista's guys recoupled in Casa, and both of them feel bad now. The guys are like, "Oh, I saw you standing there alone," and blah blah blah, whatever. But Jasmine mentioned neither one of them said, "I missed you. I was thinking about you." Like, it's like you came back immediately on the defensive, like, "Oh well, and it's like, you didn't even say you missed me. You didn't.
And they come back and they're like,
thinking about you.
I love when they come back and say, "Well, I didn't." It's not like we're done. And the girls are like, no, I'm saying we're done. Yeah. But like, it's not like I'm saying we're done. And like, you don't have to. I'm saying it.
Up to me now.
Yeah. Like, I don't care.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. Yeah. And we said this, like, we think both of those guys brought girls back because they thought their girls were going to bring boys home. And it's like, instead of being like, oh, I like her so much and I'm willing to put this on the line, they were like, well, my ego can't handle me coming back and being alone and her having someone.
Yeah.
So I must bring someone back. And it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating.
Yeah. It definitely feels like, I don't know. I don't even know. In this past episode that we just watched, Simba was the episode before, it was the last night in Casa, and he was saying to this girl, like, oh, I can't kiss you, I can't do this, I'm thinking about Angie, like, and we were like, based on all of that, he
Or, like, he's
still
done
he
it.
still did the most in Casa, but like
Yeah.
he's gonna come back to Angie.
Yep.
And the fact that he still brought her back, it was like he couldn't stand the thought of him being up there by himself
Yeah.
and having like his ego bruised.
Yes.
And so he brought a girl back just in case.
Yep.
And now he's going to lose the girl he actually likes, which I don't even know if he does, honestly,
I don't
because I don't
know.
know that I can trust anything he said.
No, he's weird.
But it's like you're now going to lose the girl that you actually like because you couldn't just like man up and be like woman up and be like, I'm going to stand here by myself. Because I think Jasmine could have easily recoupled.
Yep.
She got that picture. She knew Cav was kissing during the day with this other
Yep.
girl. She could have easily said, I bet Cav's bringing someone back.
Yep.
I'm going to recouple. And instead she said, I don't want to recouple.
Yep. I don't care who he brings back.
I don't care who he brings back. I'd rather like stick to what I believe in and be single. I think the other side of that argument though is Anaya. I'm like,
yes,
when it's so like
obvious
that he was going to recouple, it is shocking to me that she didn't.
Yeah.
Which it's kind of the same thing. And I'm also like, I do think Anaya wanted to be proven, or I think she was willing to be like, I'm going to stand up there and look like a fool.
Thing,
but
it
I
felt
do
like
think
a little bit
pride. Yeah.
I think Jasmine was kind of just like, I think Jasmine was doing it out of like, let me prove to you, like, because she could have recoupled out of like, you know, out of like, oh, he's gonna bring someone home. I have a guy here that I'm interested in, but it almost felt like I want him to see when he gets back, like that I've chosen him.
Yeah. Because that's been like some of the issues in their relationship is I think Cav like doesn't think it's real.
Yes.
And I do think Jazz was like, let me show him that I'm choosing him. Like I want to be with him.
Yep. Agreed.
Yeah.
So it's really interesting, and it'll be. Do you think she's gonna take him back, Jazz?
I honestly hope she doesn't.
I think she will if he shuts it down, though.
I agree. I think she'll definitely be open to it. But I do think that he's too immature for her, and so I agree. Do
you think she should go for Jordan? It's kind of a slap in the face of Priya, though.
I don't think so. I think she should just go back to Lorenzo.
Honestly, you're so right. Why are we even talking about other men? In our dreams, Lorenzo and Jasmine are endgame. And I think that if Lorenzo checks on Jasmine and she's upset, he's going to be like, forget everything else.
I don't think he really likes the girl he brought back that much. I think he just was like exploring and like, I don't think he was into Yaz a lot. I think he kind of liked her. I don't think he was getting, and I don't think she was getting what she wanted from him. And I don't think he was getting what he wanted from her.
Which is why they both
recoupled. And I think he brought back Yulia because he knew that Yaz was going to recouple.
Yeah, agreed.
But I really think that it'll be interesting to see. I don't think that relationship is going to last very long.
No, I agree.
So it'll be interesting. And I do think that if he checks in with Jasmine, that could be a potential situation, which I just like their relationship. I like their friendship. I like kind of like they do seem to be on the same wavelength. They kind of have like they get each other a little bit. Yeah. So
I'm excited to see like how this happens. We can't watch the next episode till tomorrow, but it'll be interesting to see like what Cav does, and like Lorenzo, does he check on Jazz? Like, does Angela still leave? She better not take it. Like, I will not have her take Simba back. It's illegal at this point. He's going to be voted off anyway. So it's probably for the best that she's not with him because he's getting voted off. I promise. And also, we voted for a new S. So it'll be interesting to see who goes home from US.
Right. We voted for most compatible couple.
We both did Trinity and Bryce.
We're Trinity fans.
We are.
We love them.
Who do we want to go home? Probably Kenzie and Dylan.
Yeah.
But also because of Dylan. Like, not even
necessarily
Kenzie, who is a sincere in her own right. But I wish they could just send home Dylan and Sincere and like call it a day, because Dylan is the biggest faker.
Yep.
He is there for the money. He is there for the if enough people talk about me, I'm gonna be famous. His little he flexes in the mirror and he'll talk to himself and he cries.
I saw this thing and it was like, if my eggs are cold because you were flexing in the photo booth.
No, true.
I'm
It's
like,
weird. You're
no.
weird. You've watched too many seasons of Love Island. You've done too much
Yeah.
studying. I don't like it.
Yeah. No, it
Don't
is
like it.
weird. It is weird. I will say it's funny because we were talking the other day and I was like, this US cast kind of sucks. And you were like, it kind of always does.
It does. It always does.
It just depends on like how good the drama is that comes out
Yeah.
of it. But I'm like, the guys this season are just
They're bad.
and I don't know, I guess the girls aren't that much better either, but like yeah, it's rough. It's rough in there.
I like Melanie,
Mm-hmm.
even though she continued to take this man back.
Yeah.
And I like Trinity. And I like Kata.
Yeah. And I like Bryce.
And I like Bryce.
And that's about it.
Period.
I did like Caleb. I was sad for him.
Oh yeah. Sad for Caleb. Justice for Caleb.
I do like there was some Caleb and Melanie like fan edit happening on Instagram and I'm like, they would have been. I just feel like she deserves someone who's like about her, respectful, agreed. Like I don't
fully
know,
agree.
Won't act a fool. So
that's all we're asking for.
I will be so mad if she takes this man back, but I also don't see her like what they're gonna bring in a bombshell.
I don't know.
Like I kind of at this point I'm like, are these our final couples?
Yep.
Because normally there is like another bombshell after Casa.
Yeah.
But they normally don't really ever get anywhere because everyone's pretty,
I wonder
like,
if they I don't know how much this happens, but I wonder if they gauge with the Islanders. Yeah. Like if someone came in, what would you think? Like, would you be interested? Yeah. And like then decide because they're pretty locked in. So it's like the only ones who are really gonna switch are like maybe Anaya and Carl. Or
which it was kind of interesting that we actually got them back, which normally we wouldn't get Casa people back in the house. So so it's like, will we get more bombshells or not? Because we brought them back.
Yeah, no, it'll be interesting to see. So we're excited to see where this goes, but I'm stressed.
Yeah, I think at this point, so as of today, Bryce and Trinity are my winners for US.
And who's your winners on UK based on who's coupled up right now?
Yeah, you have to go couples.
Yeah. Would you go Lola and Fitz?
No.
I don't think so either.
It seems like they like each other and I hope they are in love and they do actually really like each other, but they're like not my winners.
No, I agree. Who's even?
I don't know who my winners are. So Aiden's with a Casa girl.
Aiden's with a Casa girl.
Cavs with a Casa girl. Samraj and Meeker together. I could maybe vote for them.
Maybe them.
It's iffy.
Priya's with a Casa boy.
Priya's with a Casa boy. No. I'm like whoever Jazz couples up.
Yeah, literally, Jazz. Whoever you decide to be with is the winner.
Doesn't matter who.
I cannot have a world in which she gets dumped.
No. I will write it.
I don't think Cav will allow that, and I don't think Lorenzo would allow that.
Yeah,
I think if it came down to like the potential could get dumped, Lorenzo's choosing Jazz.
I agree.
Yeah,
I would vote for them if they were in a friendship couple, even
Lorenzo and Jasmine. 1,000%. 1,000%. Get together and let's do this.
Because who else we have? Ellie and Finley.
Oh,
they're cute.
I like them. They're fine.
Cute.
They're fine.
I think we'll see how the rest of this conversation goes after.
Yeah.
Because like, he didn't really do anything in Casa.
No,
but
she needs to let it go.
We'll see how the conversation's going. Like,
she needs to let it go.
If someone came in for Angelissa, I could vote for her too. Like, it just depends.
Yeah, I like her
but
a lot.
I wouldn't vote for Simba. I wouldn't vote for her if she was with Simba either.
Agreed.
Because she doesn't deserve to win if you go back to Simba.
No, 1,000%. It's over.
Who else is there? Is that everybody?
Yaz. Yaz is with a Casa boy. Don't care.
Yeah.
Could not care less.
Could not care less.
So
yeah, no real winners.
No,
UK.
Jasmine and whoever she ends up with.
Yep.
Okay.
Even if it's Cav.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
I think Jazz, even if she's with Cav, especially if he like
get back together and it's good, then like
I think it could be really good.
Agreed.
Okay, we have to talk about something else.
The other big event happened in New York this week. Besides the 4th of July and every freaking other thing happening, you guys all know what we're going to say right now. But
Taylor Swift allegedly got married this week. I'm still saying allegedly because I don't believe it. Because in my brain, there's no world in which someone would want to get married at Madison Square Garden. But she did, apparently, to Travis. And they had the triple T, Travis, Taylor, Tacky. They had the wedding.
my
If you're a
god.
Swiftie, turn this off right now
Yeah, no,
for a minute.
if you are Swifty, basically just end the episode here.
Yeah, because we're
Unless
about
you
to
want to
go
know what
in.
we're reading next, end the episode here.
Skip.
Because neither of us are Swifties and we have a lot to
respect the
say.
game. We respect the
No,
game. We
I
respect the discography.
1000%.
I've seen her in
1000%.
concert many times. All her
I
CDs.
have not, but I was a huge fan when I was younger. Like, listen,
Yeah.
I respect what she's done, the moves she's made. Like, respect her as a woman, like running it in
a male-dominated
world. Yes,
1000%. We're not going to knock her for being a billionaire when there's so many men billionaires. We're not going to do that. What we are going to do is talk about the fact that she shut down New York City, utilized resources that could have been allocated elsewhere, took a ton of electricity, which, like, I get it. You're having concerts do the same thing, but it just felt different.
I think 1000% concerts and sporting events do the same thing. And all of those things also take resources.
Gala,
yes.
Like 1000%.
Yes.
We're not going to pretend that, like, this isn't just like that.
I think it's one of these things where it's like you could have done literally anything else because you have enough money to do literally anything else. And this is what you chose on the hottest week of the year, which, yeah, you didn't know. You did not know we were going to be in a heat wave, but it's July in New York City.
July 4th in New York City, when thousands and thousands of people are here for the World Cup. Thousands and thousands of people are coming in for July 4th. And you said, we're not celebrating.
We're not happy about this.
My computer's updating.
It said, let me show you how I feel about what you're saying right now.
No, it also just felt like so, you know what annoys me too? Her whole life is an Easter egg.
Yeah.
So everything feels inauthentic. So, like, her being like, we're going to have a garden wedding to get married at Madison Square Garden. Like, are you okay? Like, what do you mean? It feels like so, like, out of touch.
Yeah.
It feels like a 17-year-old girl who had a dream and said, that's what I'm doing, because that's what she kind of feels like to me right now. Like, with the new album and, like, getting married at Madison Square Garden, it just feels very much like you're 16, you had a dream, and here we are.
Yeah. I definitely too. I just think I can't wrap my head around this being what you want for your wedding. Like, I just can't wrap my head around, like,
it makes me go, is Travis what you want?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I don't know who said that.
What? Who was that? The wind? Yeah. I just think that it's like you could literally go anywhere in the world, and this was your. It also just, I guess it comes back to where it just feels like I don't even know what I'm saying. I've said a bunch of things and none of them have actually made a sentence, but I think it just feels inauthentic as well because it feels like it was done for the spectacle.
It feels like it was done for her fans.
Yes, not for her wedding, not for her marriage to the love of her life.
Yeah.
So that feels like weird to me.
It feels manufactured in a way of, like, Taylor Swift is you know what it feels like? It feels like Taylor Swift is no longer a human, and she is a brand. And, like, the brand got married in Madison Square Garden. The brand dropped all these little Easter egg hunts. The brand invited 1,000 people because a small wedding is hard for her because she has to evaluate her friendships, which don't last longer than 4 years anyway. So it feels like the brand got married yesterday. Congrats. Where does Travis play into this? Like, what is going on? And, like, sure, you see them out and you're like, okay, cute, whatever. It just feels, like, very strange. And, like, we thought it was going to be, like, a surprise concert the whole time, or, like, something else was going to be happening because, like, that's kind of what she does. So for her to actually get married and, like, it just felt very strange.
I think we were both like, if this isn't actually the wedding, it's something else. It's a surprise concert. It's a photo shoot. It's an event. It's a private event, like, blah, 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 whatever. Even, like, when we saw footage of the people leaving the venue in, like, the maroon tuxedo pants, I'm like, the, like, staff. I'm like, what? it felt tacky. It felt
Money
so
can't
tacky.
buy
Yeah.
style.
I just was like, I think we've seen so many people that we admire celebrities that we admire get married recently. Zendaya, Dua Lipa, like
Yep.
I don't know. There's probably a bunch of others I could
Yeah.
think of that just aren't on top of the head. Where it's like it felt more authentic. Like Zendaya and Tom are very private. They got married in secret.
Yeah.
No one knew about it. Like Dua
Yeah.
Lipa and Callum had like the little courthouse situation and then
Yeah.
the party like
Yeah.
in Italy or Sicily. Where was it?
Yeah.
I can't remember. But anyway, just felt more like a wedding for actual humans. This
Yep.
feels like you said a wedding for the brand of Taylor Swift.
Yes.
And
Like,
yeah, and
why are
maybe
you
Travis
shutting
doesn't
down
care.
34th
Uh,
on a Friday night?
Also like a train station. I think for people who don't live in New York
Oh yeah,
City,
you guys, the train
like
station get into it from certain places
they
because of this.
blocked off certain entrances and exits to a train station that services like all of New York, like New York, New
Transit,
Jersey.
like, out. Yeah.
Yes, it's like you're gonna shut it down.
Yeah.
The amount of like police officers.
There's like real crime happening here, and they're like protecting Taylor Swift's wedding.
It just
felt dumb. It just felt
so like what?
out of touch.
Yeah.
It felt really out of touch. It felt really wild. Like, honestly, I would have rather preferred Jeff Bezos' wedding.
But I'm like, he at least went to Venice.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that at least felt like, okay, like,
worth the spectacle.
Yeah.
Worth the spectacle.
This was, and then people being like, did you go down to Madison Square Garden? No.
Yeah.
No, we did not. Because why?
Yeah.
To see a car?
I think too, it's like you see the guest list as well, and that's questionable. I'm like,
yeah,
what?
Your ex's new fiance?
It just feels like, and then I guess, and then you hear her say that like she doesn't want to have to evaluate who she can invite and not invite, so you just invite everybody. I guess it just feels like it just feels so opposite to everything I could ever want for myself that I struggle to understand it.
Yes.
So,
which is not necessarily fair for us.
Right.
I think the whole thing, like when we talk about this stuff, guys, it's like obviously our opinions, we're allowed to have them. And two, it's like we don't know these people. We don't know what they are in real life.
Yeah.
But we do get to talk about what they put out there, and I don't like it.
We obviously have thoughts and feelings, and like if this podcast went on for another hour, we could talk about just Taylor Swift for the next
1,000%.
So there's a lot of thoughts and feelings here that have
We
been
limit
boiled
ourselves
down to just the fact that
everything feels fake and manufactured.
It was tacky, the triple T.
It was triple T, just T and you guys. I can't even talk about it.
Right.
I can't even talk about it. We'll be on for another 30 minutes.
Yeah, we will. So,
but yeah. Anyway. That's our thoughts there.
Mm-hmm.
The last thing
I was gonna say we're gonna lose followers over this, but we don't have that many.
No, literally. So we just won't get you guys, and that's okay. I think that's okay. Whoops. I feel like the followers we do have know how we feel already.
Yeah.
So
agreed.
The last cute little thing is Joshua.
Joshua. Like he actually prefers Joshua. Joshua.
Josh Houston
and Mika Abdallah
are dating.
Yeah, we love that.
Which feels so cute and wild, and they're really cute together. They make a really beautiful couple, so I'm excited for them.
Yeah.
We'll see. I'm excited for season 2 of Off Campus. I just got the book too. That I'm gonna read for the second season. So
I did read. I had no recollection of these books, and I did read them. Like I think in 2004 or something. 2004.
Oh my gosh! I read them as a child.
24, but I don't. I don't have any recollection. Like even when we watched Off Campus season 1, I was like,
"That's so funny."
I went through a huge hockey romance.
Are you gonna reread them?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
I went through a huge hockey romance phase. I pretty much read every hockey romance series out there. Not all of them, obviously, because I think there's way more than I could, but they all do kind of
sell yourself short.
the same.
I think you could do it.
It's like what I'm committed to. Every book from now on is going to be a hockey romance.
So funny.
Anyway, so yeah, no, I don't specifically remember their story, but it'll
Yeah.
we'll see what happens in season 2.
Okay, wait, before we move to what we're reading this week, we watched 2 documentaries this weekend that we could not recommend
Oh my god, yeah.
enough. We watched The Crash, which I'm
Yeah.
sure everyone's seen at this point. But
Well,
if you
if you're
haven't,
not into docu-series or documentaries, I don't know, you probably haven't watched it, but you should.
you should watch it. It was
So good.
so interesting, so wild. And then we watched Maternal Instinct,
Yeah,
both
which
on
was
Netflix.
crazy, guys.
Did you cry?
Yeah, I think I did.
cried.
Yeah.
It was wild. It was so sad. It was so crazy. It just was one of those where like, what is wrong with people? Like everyone on that show, like friends, the husband. We were like, what is wrong with people?
I think we should just do a quick like synopsis.
Okay.
Because
of Maternal Instinct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I guess we could do both.
Okay.
Well, just Maternal Instincts is basically about this woman who lies to her boyfriend about being pregnant to like control him. And there's I guess maybe not to control him, but I don't know. Anyway, there's a lot of other things in the situation, and his friends and family were like telling him like she's not pregnant, she's not pregnant, she's not pregnant. He was kind of like,
he sucked.
And I'm
and
just
then
like,
but the whole thing starts with like her she has a baby in her hand, and they're like, well, then where'd you get this baby?
It's pulled over and she has a baby. And it's like, I think there's blood.
Yes, there's blood. So they're like, there is a baby, there's blood, but you don't have blood and you didn't have a baby. And so that's literally how it starts. And so it just gets
like,
absolutely insane, you guys. And then The Crash is about this 17-year-old who's in a car with her boyfriend and his friend, and she's going 97 miles per hour down the street and runs into a wall.
Literally head on straight into
head on. The boyfriend and the friend die, and she lives. And so it's like about like, why did this happen? Like, how did this happen? What led to this? Like,
she doesn't remember anything. So they're like investigating, what could have happened because she doesn't remember what happened.
So it's just, they were both like so good.
Yeah. It's just like wild to think about like how crazy humans can be.
So crazy. And also so sad. I think we both like at the end of all this, right? This whole documentary, you watch it and it's like, so like you're enthralled in all these things. And then you just like remember like lives were lost. Yeah. And like, this is insane and like so freaking sad. And like, the Crash was hard to watch because of the parents.
Yeah. I think in both scenarios, it was like there were people like adjacent to these people who like, I think failed them, had a responsibility to like step in more if they did at all. Like, I think in Maternal Instincts, some friends and family did get involved a little bit, but it's like, something is wrong. Why did you not say anything? Or why did you not like try harder? And I think when you do talk about like lives lost, it's like, why did no one step in and say, people like, oh, it's not my business. No, it should have been your business because that could have saved your best friend's life.
Yeah.
And, just as wild.
Same thing in The Crash. It's like the parents, I think, fully failed her.
Yeah.
So it just like really sucks that like, not even just sucks, it's like devastating that lives were lost for like someone to learn a lesson. Like it just feels like me, but the whole stories are like so interesting, and it's all just like highly recommend watching them. Wild stories.
Yep.
But yeah, we've just been on our documentary. We were gonna watch a movie, and then we're like, should we watch these documentaries instead?
They were so good, you guys. Yeah, we do. There's wild ones out there. So
wild. Okay, what are we reading right now? I'll go.
Okay.
I'm reading a book called, I think I mentioned it earlier, The Map of Longing.
Yeah.
It's by Alice Kellen and Anya Rudiger. I don't know. It's because it's not. It's translated. I wonder what it was originally in. I didn't know that. It looks like maybe German or something because the whole description is in it, but I do know what it's about. It's about this girl whose sister dies of illness, and she makes her this box to like go on all these different adventures and try these new things and like whatever. And there's a boy who had the box, and so he was supposed to go to the sister and be like, I have this thing that your sister made you, we have to do it together, blah blah. And I'm sure they're gonna fall in love. But yeah, so that is The Map of Longing. It's going to be a movie, I think, coming out later this month or next month. So I'm excited.
Yay. I am reading Bury Our Bones in the Midnight Soil. It's by V.E. Schwab. Did you read The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue?
Mm-mm.
I haven't read it either, but it was like on Book Talk. It's by the same author, and it says it's a genre-defying novel about immortality and hunger. I think it's a fantasy.
Okay.
I don't know much about it, but I've been seeing it everywhere, and so I'm excited to read it. But I think it is a fantasy. So
Ooh,
anyway,
okay.
it looks like it says 1532, 1827, 2019. I don't know if this is like,
Like bouncing around a little bit.
yeah, or if
Interesting.
it's like an immortal type of person.
Ooh, okay.
So TBD. I'm very excited to read it. I literally just got it. So
Okay.
yeah, but
Very
I've
nice.
also heard good things about The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, which has been on my like want to read for a while. I just haven't. So I'm like, if I like this, then maybe I'll read that one too. So
Okay.
that's what we're reading
Very
next.
nice. That's what we're reading.
All right, guys.
It's been a
It's
minute.
been a
We will
minute.
we will try not to take a break like this again, but life,
Yeah.
and you wanted us to have fun.
Yeah. You wanted us to have fun this
You
summer. So
told us
like
to have
it's your
fun.
fault.
All
Okay,
right.
yeah. We'll
Well,
see you guys
see you next week.
later. Bye.
Bye.